Hi everybody, it's Diane. I am here with my first video in the Glue Book 2023 for January prompts that are sponsored by Caged Fish here on YouTube. And I'm sorry, but I don't know that much about her channel, but I will link her below. I heard about this through Christina's Shack. I will link her below. And it is 5 prompts for every day in January to make, a collage, a glue book thing. And the only rule is there are no rules. So that's why I'm doing this. There's no rules. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Which, it is hard to do a daily thing in this kind of stuff if you're a busy person. And then if you want to film it and all that. So the fact that there's no rules really works well for me. So these are the prompts. I'm jumping in late. So I'm up to 4, and you probably won't even see this till the 12th or something anyway. I decided to make a journal thing to put them in. So I was using scrapbook paper that I didn't think I would use because of the sturdy factor. I like that, and stuff sticks to it. It's easy to adhere to. And I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the square format. I'd rather have it a little... But I just cut 12 by 12s in half. I'm just making this easy. So this is the cover, and then these are the pages. And no, it's not bound yet. I was going to bind it, and then something just clicked in my brain, and I thought, well, if you bind it when you're all done, that would be a lot easier. So that's what I'm going to do. Although, don't be surprised if I end up putting one on the wrong page or something. That's highly likely. So this is the cover, which I did absolutely nothing with yet. So this was the first one. I'm not going to discuss all this stuff because at the end I'll do a flip through and kind of explain. These are the next 2. Yes, that's Rudolph Valentino. So then 4 is on this page, right, Diane? Right. So let's get rid of this. And the prompts are something handwritten, keyhole, superhero, train, and coffee. And she has wild card items you can swap if you want. I did for number 3 already. Okay, handwritten I'm not going to worry about right now. Keyhole I'm worried about. Not sure what I'm going to do for that. She calls these too, it's a scavenger hunt. And yes, it kind of is. So far, I've done pretty well. I haven't had too much trouble. But yeah, keyhole. I don't think I have anything in here. So why are you looking? I thought there might have been a lock, which I know that's not a keyhole, but I was thinking, well, if I have a lock, am I forgetting that I have a keyhole? And at the bottom of this box, oh, okay, thanks. The bottom of this box is, I hope I had Batman stamps out of a catalog, so that could be the superhero. If I could find the bottom. Yeah. Okay, cool. What else did I say? Handwritten. Oh, a train. Coffee. I could look around if I wanted, but coffee dyed paper crossed my mind, which normally I have some here. Train. I've got... If you can bear with me for a minute. I know I have a scrapbook paper that has trains on it. But they're kind of all in the same box. It's in the same box with a bunch of other stuff. Well, you want to talk or you want me to pause? This doesn't have a train, does it? No. All right. I will give this woman credit for having the no rules thing. I think that's Very gracious of her. Here we go. Okay. Well, I could use this whole thing. I could cut part of it. Colors match well with that. And so far, I have been covering all the backgrounds. You know, I may not have to do that on every one. And so far, I have been numbering them too, so I would need a 4 for this. Well, isn't that handy? I never would have remembered this paper. So, if you do collage glue book stuff, do you like prompts? I used to do, is anyone familiar with Tag Tuesday? It's a blog that it first came out about, I don't know, 12 years ago, 15 years ago, quite a while already. And it had a prompt every week, and it was just one word, like, you know, movies, garden, whatever. And you were supposed to make a tag. I did that for 2 years. That's kind of cool. That's neat. But I think sometimes multiple prompts are a little trickier. But since I had been saying I didn't know what I was going to do as far as art and Etsy, and then this came up, so I kind of thought maybe someone was telling me something, because I didn't know what to do anyway. It's not real stained looking. Do I have a better piece? That's better. I do have bigger sheets, but they're not here. You know, since I cut that, I could be clever and make it look like it's, you know, around something, right? Okay, well, should we just take a strip of this and put it on the bottom? Is that being kind of lame-o? And I'm going to try not to print stuff off the internet. That Rudolph picture you saw was off the internet, except it already was printed. I had printed it for I don't know what and never used it, so I thought that was kind of okay. Okay. Yeah, really the background for that isn't too bad because of the color there. I could handwrite on there something. What? And then what? I mean, yeah, I got all the prompts on there, but that's kind of lame. She didn't say it, you know, had to be unlame. All right, let me glue this stuff down. If I think of something to write on there, I'll write it myself. Otherwise, I do have some old letters and stuff in my stash. I could get something like that out too. All right, let me glue and I will come back. Hang on. Okay, glue down. I found a 4 that is scrapbook paper. And then I wrote, some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you've never seen the 1960, is it 60-something Batman movie. Okay, I was kind of thinking the stitch line of carrying that up. If you want to shout really loud, don't do it. Go ahead. Let me put this back on. Well, that's not bad. like the color. Is that like a bee or a butterfly trail? This is a bat trail. Yeah, Diane, it's a bat trail. All right, I kind of like that. There's yellow. Yeah, you're right, there's yellow. Do we want something in this area? Or just leave it alone. I lost my cap here. Put my pens here. I don't know. I think this set does not have a true yellow in it. Am I right? Yeah, it doesn't. Isn't that kind of bizarre? I don't know what this would look like. Yeah, it looks like it's green. Alright, what about this orangey one? Could we possibly use that? If not, maybe I'll just leave well enough alone. Oh, that might work. Okay, specs in place. Just a couple to carry these down. Alright. Well, you know what? This is here. Maybe, yeah, it came up. Okay. Okay. And you know, since there's no rules, I guess I shouldn't be discussing this, but you know, you don't have to make it a collage. It's, you know, if you just want to glue in your items, you know, whatever. But I'm trying to make them a little interesting, a little something. Yeah, I can trim that. Okay, number 4. What was it? Something handwritten, keyhole, superhero, train, and coffee with the coffee stain paper and a number 4. And for any of you Batman fans, you see this is like the old, it's in time, you know, sequence, chronological order, she's trying to say. Okay, what's number 5? Let's look. Something gold, gargoyle, football pumpkin shark. Okay, I have to put on my thinking cap. I'm not going to film every one of these, although I probably could, because I don't know what else I'm going to be doing. But we're not going to film every one of these. So, okay, thanks very much to Caged Fish, Christina Shack. If you're playing along, have fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day out there.